Okay. It's live now, right? I swear to fucking god, YouTube streaming is so fucking confusing. Okay. It is. That's a wonder. I've been talking to myself all this time, because I thought it was live. Till I came to the realization it wasn't even live. Granted, I wasn't exactly talking to myself for that long, but, you know, only like 4 minutes. Hey, what's up? Okay, good to know it's actually working. Yeah, I decided to set up the account in OBS and then I clicked start stream. Unfortunately for me, start stream does not actually mean start stream, so here we are. But yeah, okay. It's good to know it's working nice, alright. Thankfully I already have library opened up. And the one, in case you're wondering, the abnormality there is Knight of Despair. I was able to body the Queen of Hatred. God, do I not want to do that again. But I was able to get it done. And I actually haven't even gotten into Knight of Despair, so we'll have to see what that is. But I'm thinking I'll start off with Credenza. Do like the... I don't know, just... I'll do one of the boring ones. Like, I'm gonna start off with like the musicians, not the musicians, the gaze office, because to me they aren't too interesting. So the game plan, I'll start off with them, and then I'll do some general imitations, and then get into the more interesting ones like the Carnival, Dawn office, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll just go and start reading them. A Lux page. Cane Office is a notary public office that officially administers various matters when a contract is made between two offices. A notary public office preserves evidence involved in contractual processes and verifies legal issues. Sometimes the office may play the role of a broker. I don't really remember what gays had on their pages. Yeah, I wasn't actually that interested in gays, honestly. I mean, all the other ones seemed so cool, but gays was kind of like, eh. It was the calm before the storm, because the Tomarian story and stuff like that, that shit was amazing. Like, that was probably my favorite story right now, but it was a calm before the storm. When you work with Cane Office, the process you have to follow will usually be simple outside of a few special cases. All you need to do is make a summary of all the details for the deal you're making and visit the office. And don't forget to take all the relevant documents with you. Notarial deed of promissory note, migration permit for the nest or the back streets of District 00, deed of forward contract, and everything else related to the deal. If you safely finish your business with the Cane Office, those documents will become powerful pieces of evidence that'll protect you in case of a dispute breaks out for whatever reason. Info about the city, alright. Pretty good striking card though. I did make some like preset bash teams and I do have a bit of them in. The nest is a home where birds brood their eggs. They use their wings to devotedly protect their eggs from outside threat, such as the role of the nest and wings that contribute to the city. Do the eggs represent people inhabiting the nest then? Not a chance. These eggs are the treasures that wings possess. Singularities, technologies that make money, featured in countless patents. Its residents are nothing more than feathers of the wings that serve to protect the eggs. A wing will end up falling when it loses too many of its feathers, but it won't bother to desperately protect all of its feathers since a feather or two will naturally grow back. They're basically expendables. The 26 wings have their own subset of culture, and it might be the personal preference of the wing's founder or the influences of the singularity, but the culture styles and social atmosphere vary vastly between the nests. Observe is an ultimate meme card for this chapter. Interesting. I don't know what Observe is. I mean, I probably got it, I just don't actually know too much about the card names. The wing's policies also determine the culture of the backstreets that belong to it. Each wing has distinct sets of conducts. Some wings take a relatively cooperative approach to their backstreets, while others thoroughly exploit them. But wings will be wings. Cooperation is just a fancy expression for taking advantage of the backstreets when the wing needs them. If you can't afford to enter a wing and have to live in the back streets, you're best off settling in the district that suits you well. You'll still need a home and source of income, of course. Also, I was watching back my videos and I think wrong one, god damn it. Okay, thank you, appreciate it. I was just gonna turn this down a bit. That works, yeah. Alright. Books, yeah, back into this one because it threw me on out. Alright, Bono. Wow, okay, Bono. Great life story. People are hung up on money, but it's not just because they want to be well off. The formidable tax burden is a big part of why. No matter how humble your job is, you're still obliged to pay your duties if you earn money. It goes for every type of business transaction, even syndicates are no exception. Anyone living in the city has to pay taxes. If you don't meet the deadline, you'll get a warning. For the first 3 offenses, you'll get a notice of warning and no other penalty. But if you don't pay your taxes for the full time, then you're dead meat. They'll come for you. The AI will seek out tax evaders by any means, and the person it sends will rip those poor cheats to shreds. God damn, okay, yeah. I'm never gonna once read through one of those and actually, like, see death not be mentioned. I doubt it to be possible. Yeah, okay. So I'll go into general invitations. I kind of like, I played around with them a bit, but like, with the books I have right now, which would be best? I'll have to wait for the stream to catch up because of the delay. But I am glad, like, what do you call it? I was worried about how this would go because I woke up and it felt as though my throat was kicked by a Muay Thai fighter. So I was not exactly that confident in if I would be able to speak. But it doesn't seem too bad, Pay your taxes or leave in a body bag. At least if you die you don't have to pay taxes anymore, so I'll take it. I'm thinking probably... I don't even know how it goes actually. I think I'll just throw these on in right now. Not much of a fan of Opportunity Spotted. I'll have to check that one out when we go into it. And Fuda? Ooh, not like a week though. Okay, definitely not Roland. I could have 4 librarians, good. We'll pull a Netsack. Actually, wait, who do I have gear on? Okay, I have gear on your side. I was probably farming shit out. You know what? I'm thinking of bringing you in. What are y'all weak to? Okay, so Pierce. Pierce slash is kind of shit. You got Pierce, you got... They already got it. You have a lot of slash shit, but you're more burn oriented, if anything. Yeah, they work. Sakura. If 4+ pages are in hand, discard 4 random pages and boost the min value of offensive dice on this page by +3. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, let's try this out. Nice discard support. Yeah, she definitely does seem interesting. At the very least, they are named. It's not like random Axe Gang member, you know? So, I place a lot of faith in whenever they're named. How about this? Okay, you. Clean up there. Oh damn, you're gonna hit by 2 of them? Make Fine Silk. Which one was hitting that? Okay, you could take that. Or, yeah, okay, you'll take it. I say meet them with Retaliate. Okay, how about this? Hit it with that. Outdamage it. I'm confident in you, kind of. Meet that one with a cleanup, because, I mean, hey, fuck, you're gonna have to do something, right? Sakura's probably one of the worst pages in the game. Well, shit. I don't know if I want to fight her. Well, no, I mean, there are other pages, but... Actually, no, I suppose it's a good thing she has something garbage on her. Okay, you're getting met with that one. You have 1 guard thing. Yeah, so use the guard. Then you could also use cleanup on that one. And then you can meet her with a feather shield, which is probably be the best. And then, yeah, do the little sunrise, sunup thing on that one, I suppose, honestly. Basically evade with extra steps, alright. Alright. Okay, don't get shit on your side. Oh my god, you're a champion. That's what I wanted to see. I had so much faith in you. Okay, feather shield doing that. You know, thinking on it, we had a lot more slash shit than I thought we did. Hanafuda? More like passive fodder. I don't get what you mean by that, but I feel you. Oh, like, okay, so fodder for passives? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. When am I gonna get something that's like... Because I have a lot of slash shit just because cleanup honestly seems like the best. When can I, like, get something that's... Not, like, that's similar to cleanup, but, you know, is actually more oriented around bash or piece or something like that. Hopefully soon at the very least. God, okay, everyone wants to beat your ass. How about this? You could hijack that once hit. And then you also have that to deal with. Okay, you have nothing defensive, but hey, defense doesn't matter when you could just crush them with overwhelming offense. Okay, you could come in, feather shield it. Follow up with that. Okay, we'll tab that shit on over. Okay, we'll tab it again. Okay. Okay, she's hitting you twice over. You could use the fabric, but nah. Yeah, no, definitely not. Hit them with overwhelming offense. Nothing else matters. And then, yeah, clean up. I'm sure that'll work. I'm sure it will. Sadly, we can only get one copy of Hanafuda. As a discard deck player, it hurts. Interesting. Okay, good. I know which one. I think out of all the playstyles so far, I think I like bleed the most. Like, I've had the most success with bleed. Like, that has really fucked up some targets. Okay, that one's staggered. With the bleed, we could probably just kill it with like one good move. Okay, you're getting met with just one. Okay, simple. Do that. Follow it up with that. You're gonna melt that. God damn, that's a lot of speed. Okay, how about you? Okay, no, but collision. Unclash win, restore light. I'm confident you'll win those clashes. Don't disappoint me, please. And yeah, it has to be a clash, so I say focus that hit on that one. Okay, it's mini with a 4. Easy. That, we're going. Alright, good shit, you deflected it. By God, you beat her ass. Okay guys, this is homicide, just straight up. Ooh. Damn, we killed you quick, huh? Yeah, I didn't mean... I thought she would maybe last a bit longer. Apparently not. At this point, doesn't matter. I don't think so, but I say throw it on your side. He's got some Giga Chat shit anyway, you know? Yeah, you could hijack that. That one's probably dead just by that alone. Fuck it. Just, yeah, swing out the big hits. Don't even worry about defense. Like, we hardly need it at this point. Yeah, that. Alright. Yeah, these guys were kind of weak. I expect like one of them was named, you know? That's usually a good indication of them actually being strong, but nah. By God. Alright, yeah, just kill it now. It doesn't, you know, having it live longer, that's kind of cruel, you know? Alright, how much books we get of, okay, 2 of Hanafuda, gotcha. Oh, 3 actually. Alright, let's burn that. I don't know what else to really throw in. Do that. Actually, do I even... I suppose I don't really need any, right? Yeah, just throw out all 3 then. And all those. Yeah. I don't think I'll need them in the long run. Oh wait, no. I'm a dumbass. Okay, I immediately regret that. Because I probably could use those for more general invitations. We could ignore what I did. We don't... There's a lot of things we could focus on, that's not one of them. Not sure if you can fight them yet, but a pretty strong general is a guy named Kim. I did hear of one general that's apparently at my level, which is like 5 of them in total. Kim is from Nightmare? Oh, okay, gotcha. I heard there was like one that's 5x in total, but I'm not too sure about it. Okay, let's throw in like the books of the furries. We'll see what they have to give me. It's also Jayan's office. How about this? Just 2 of them. Workshop affiliated fixer? Eh, I'll take it. Men weapon. Boost pierce damage. Oh. Unused restore 1. Oh. It's only 1. It's unfortunately not as good as cleanup, but the DPS is actually where it comes in handy. Weak towards bash? Well, thankfully we have just a tiny bit of that on the actual bash oriented people. Alright. Guys, I'm confident you'll win this one, you know? Okay. Yasad, you could come on in. Okay, do cleanup. And then actually, okay, you have to do that. That, whip with a cleanup. Yeah, these guys' cards buff up Pierce. Yeah, I cannot wait, because like Oscar's shit is really damn good. What are you meaning with observe? You'll gain 3 strength next scene, which is really good, but you won't exactly have a lot of shit to use it with, you know? So I say, bite the bullet. Throw out those. Next scene will do like the most. Okay, nice slash afterwards. You'll tank that shit, it's fine. Hey, what's up, Eric? Observe. Okay. You'll gain 3 strength next scene. Okay, but I also run into the same problem, that you won't have much shit afterwards. Nobody's fighting you, huh? Okay, take that one. And then a little slash afterwards, how about you? Okay, you're gonna hit by that one. Okay, you could do a loosen up, which would be pointless. So do that. Throw that shit out. Ooh, actually. Okay. That, you know, that looks kind of strong. Do that. And then you could... Okay, goddammit, you only have... You didn't really change up much, brother. I mean, shit. Whatever, okay. Draw 1 and then just gain 2 light. And then you'll just... I suppose you'll go back to like 3 light. Okay. What the fuck was that shit? Okay, they're actually, you know, they staggered me a bit. I'm kind of worried. Alright. What did that one throw on out to me? Next gen invite after these guys a certain number featuring D. A certain number featuring D. I do not get what you mean by that. Now we're talking like hexadecimal or... Alright, you're getting met with that one? Yeah, you know, I'm coming to the straight realization you don't exactly have much defensive shit. I mean, what does defense actually matter when you could just kill them? I mean, I said that prior, but I'll say it again. Why? I'm kind of just lying to myself at this point. Because I'm thinking I maybe didn't exactly craft these decks in mind with care. Yeah, just draw one with that one. Okay, we can maybe chill off 1 hit, you know? Alright, just don't get staggered, which I don't think she will. Nice, nice. Okay, we did 2 damage, followed up by 1 stagger. That's great. Nice, nice. Actually killed that one. Yeah, rhythm. I could definitely see why Assad's the best. Like, his shit is really damn good. But for now, I want to use Netsack. When the game gets much harder, because I know it will, I feel as though just like it'll take after Lobotomy Corporation and just out of nowhere get insane. When that comes to pass, I'll probably start to use Assad more, but as of now, I could chill with Netsack, you know? I mean, I'm not using Netsack now, so this probably wasn't the most ample time to say it, but like, for the actual story ones, I'll use Netsack. For these, because the battles aren't too interesting, I just want to get them done as quick as possible. Alright, if I were to throw out these ones, how would that go? Okay, I can only throw out 1. Rusted chain link, alright. I've seen you guys prior, so it's nothing too special. But actually, is this it for the general invitations of Urban Plague? Because I don't think there's much else. Okay. Meet it with that. Clean up. Easy. Oh, I didn't check what they're weak to. Nah, fuck. They're... oh. Then again, no, even the 2 of us are bash oriented, nah, we still don't exactly have much in terms of bash, so whatever. I suppose it wasn't completely bad. Actually, eject, yeah. Nah, fuck it, actually, draw pages. Draw, restore some light on that one, tab it over. That's a 2-act fight? Alright. Actually missed that as well. Ooh. Yeah, we may have to actually... We'll probably not have to, but I may wish to actually switch over to Netsack after this. Just have someone that's maybe like... that has better cards, you know, like actual... They could take advantage of weaknesses, maybe. Yeah, you're getting targeted by no one. So I say hijack that one. Follow up with that. Wow, you really low rolled your shit. Same as what we did last time. Then you're gonna melt that. Okay, what can you do prior? That. I say lower it. Yeah, hit it with one really strong hit, because the next one's just defensive, so it doesn't exactly matter. Okay, where's the... Wait, did you do the big hit? I probably missed it, goddammit. I didn't get the dopamine rush. Okay, what's that? Oh, you actually haven't changed off the furry look? I mean... Yeah, kind of. It does seem really damn good. Only problem being, they have furry tails. I mean, maybe it'll distract the enemies, like they'll think less of me, which, I mean, they definitely should. But other than that, like, I'm not too happy with the drip. I could hide it, but like, why hide the shame? I'll throw it out to everyone, you know? I chose this life, I'll live it, unfortunately. But you got one left? Alright, good. God damn it. Okay, that went terribly. That was actually beautiful side. Good shit. Alright, nice. So a 2 stagger? Oh yeah, throw that out. Cheat. Yeah, I just saw it built like a champion. I got a lot of shit on him. Alright. Loosen up, simple enough. Yeah, collision. Yeah, definitely collision. Yeah, you got a lot as well, right? Okay. Draw one. Just fucking delete it with observe. And then, yeah, I suppose you could also pop at observe. Try into music and... Actually... Yeah, do that. We win. Actually, I probably focused too many hits on that one. Okay, I definitely focused too many hits on that one. Good shit, you just pimp slapped it. Nice dagger. Oh, actually, no, we do win. Alright, hell yeah. Only problem being, Bella's got like 37 HP. Oh, but I actually could switch Bella up with the 4th employee I got. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. Chikan and just 2 more rusted chain links. Alright. No weak towards anything. You have mainly pierce shit. And for a bash one, again, also mainly slash. How about this? That's not what I want to do, goddammit. Switch you off. Throw Xiao on in. Xiao's very slash oriented. This is gonna work. How much did you miss? Not much. Just read through the gaze office and did 2 general imitations. I don't want the beginnings to be packed with like too much important shit, so I just read the most, I suppose the least interesting one. Back you go looking dude. Yo, it kinda does though, don't it? Okay. Goddamn, you're gonna target with 2? Okay, you're also gonna target with 2. Yasad didn't take a shit though. You can hijack that one, Yasad can hijack another one. Meet with that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then you, I say you take that one. Should I? Nah, save it. Save it. I'll use that on him. And then Yasad could take a hijack of that one. You're gonna get a... It's a dodge, I don't give a shit about a one-sided attack actually. Eject. Clean up. Do it, do it. Jukan kind of looks like a chick. You know what? I kind of see it, but also kind of not. It's like Schrodinger's female, you know? It's like both a man and a female. It's in between. Maximum light at the start of the scene. Fuck it, just throw on your side. I mean, 2 of them are weak to pierce. We'll just make him a god, honestly. Okay, really? Do you really want to target him? Are you sure about that? Should stab you over. Alright. Is that just... Okay, good, that's not just a defensive one. Okay, I say... Slash that one. Wow, you have like fuck all. Do that. That one's gonna hit like a bitch. But you do need light. Damn. Okay, yeah. Just go for light. It'll get a one-side attack, but I doubt it'll do much. Schrodinger's trap. Okay, that one got fucking deleted, guys. Like, good goddamn. Alright, you'll do nothing. Good deflect. Oh god, y'all have 3 speed dice too. We're gonna wrap it up this turn. Okay, maybe you won't. You actually don't really have much. 3 speed dice and nobody wants to attack any of them? Also, wow, you low-rolled like a motherfucker. Jesus. Really no reason to use fabric. You can't exactly hijack anything. Thought observe on that one. Pivot here with retaliate. Hijack that. Throw in like a tiny little hit. And you could do some slash shit against that with actually this page. Slash that. You really have fucked all. I wanted to tab you against that, right? Okay, good. Maybe it's a trap, or maybe it's a reverse trap. Yeah, I'm fine with either, you know? I'll take it. Fuck it. Okay, good, you deleted it. Yeah, I'll just use it, you know? Like, we don't know. Just it. Alright. Jesus Christ, he saw 9. Fuck. No mercy over here. Alright, delete it. Yeah, it was completely necessary that I charged up all those hits. 100%. 100% necessary. Alright. Close up the curtains, and... yeah, is there anything else left? I don't think so. Unless... Chakan and... nah, just Rusted Chains. Yeah, it looks to be all, segmented by tiers, so... like... anything I get would pretty much just be in the Urban Plague tier. So I don't think there's anything really left. Rusted Chain Leg? Nah. It's probably more likely to be right than it. Oh yeah, probably. It, they... yeah, I suppose. I'll still use it. Okay, close that up. And yeah, I suppose just Credenza. Yeah, I suppose already, huh? I thought there would be like a lot more to Urban Plague general invitations. Hey, what's up? The 2 people that joined are like around the same time. Yeah, I suppose I'll just do up some Credenza. I'll start off with the Carnival. Okay, I thought like there would be, you know, more than just one Carnival. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense though, don't it? The Carnival actually does interest me the most, so I'm curious to see what's gonna be up with this. Hey, what's up? Is Bamboo hated Kim in Urban Nightmare? I believe so, yeah. That's what I heard in the chat earlier. There are many important things to consider as a fixer, and attire is one of them. A fixer's attire is the most effective way to signify the image of an office. It's important for an office to show that it has formality and class. Most offices have set a dress code for that reason. Next chapters is when general really ramp up. Alright, good. Most levels are 3 general receptions. Last one is the exceptional 6. Okay. I do wonder how I'll do the last one. I'm probably gonna do ahead of myself. Like, I don't want to finish the game and then do like a general invitation just knowing what the end of the game is, you know? Because I just feel as though I'll probably give away too much of my thoughts on it prior to, you know, the video coming out, you know? As much as it's necessary to choose the right attire according to the code, the most important factor is the fabric that clothing is made of. Quality fabric can offer better protection, lighten the wearer's weight for quicker movement, or allow the wearer to carry heavy weapons as large as their body. Those who create and provide such fabric are called tailors. We are tailors who consume people and make silk out of them. Okay. How, you know, is there a human stock market? I'm pretty sure there is, right? Like, how high is the stock for humans? They're used for fucking everything. Jesus Christ. Do they use... Hey, have you ever watched 300? You know that one scene where they built the wall and the dead bodies were the mortar? Is that what the buildings in this area are fucking made of? Are the people the mortar? Do they cube people and use them as bricks? It's a good question. Trust me, you'll want to do the general rotations before the ending. Okay, yeah. I suppose just to gear up. I don't even want to think about how complicated this game's gonna get. I underestimated Lobotomy Corporation midway through and then the final days just, like, broke me. And this game's already kind of difficult, so I don't even want to imagine the final days. Don't know, you'd have to check District 23. Dude, probably, honestly. Probably. We're tailors who consume people. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Whether it's melting people inside our belly and congealing them into a mold, or it's unraveling humans into the thread they're really made of, the fundamentals do not matter. Okay. This technology doesn't originally belong to us. We merely took hold of a technology that came off patent when a wing was broken. The only thing that matters is that silk, made from humans, has strength that differentiates from ordinary thread. Only those who crave it visit us. Which, I mean, I would imagine a lot of people do, unless there's stronger fabric out there. Cloth weaved from human silk possesses various powers depending on the human strengths. Some humans may have a strong body, another may be fragile but wise, and yet another may flaunt incredible speed. Since the silk reflects the characteristics of the human it was made from, there are as many forms and powers of cloth as there are humans in this world. Therefore, there is more to be on Taylor than simply weaving silk carefully. Oh, I see you've already met Lovetown. Yeah, Lovetown was... oh god, that was something. Also, in case you're wondering if I'll be able to use like the song that Millie played in the background, it's only a copyright claim, which means I'll be able to use it, because copyright claims just mean I don't get money, which I don't get money anyway, so like checkmate, you know, but dude, don't fucking expect that shit. So I'll thankfully be able to have that on. A copyright strike is much more worrying though. But yeah, I'll be able to have that song on the background, and hopefully for any other insert songs, but I'll have to see like when I upload them. I was like, god, I need to drink water, fuck. That's some good shit right there. Picking the right people to meet the demands of the client is the most important. Hastily making silk out of a human that looks courageous on the outside may end up yielding useless cloth that does nothing but bolster courage. So one must be careful with picking the right material. Not every piece of fabric is accessible. However, it takes more than cash to purchase high-class fabric. One must earn the favor of tailors first and foremost. Many tailors will only give their best fabric once the trust between them and their client has been established after complex turns of events. Just imagining. You meet the tailor, you sit across from them at the table, the tailor like puts their hands on the fucking table. It's like, okay, we'll give you a plan. Stick with us for 10 months, you'll get the good humans, you know, you'll get that quality human shit. For only a couple days, you'll maybe get some rats to make your fabric. Ah, this fucking world. Then you still have on general invitation left then. By the way, Bamboo Hated Kim is one of the best key pages in the game. Oh! Okay, now I actually kind of want to do that one like really early. Now I could probably get through Urban. You know, I won't say that. I don't want to eat my words. I might be able to get through Urban Legend without it. I'm not gonna eat my words. Nah. Because of that, tailors who make high quality fabric usually wait. Yes, I didn't read that. And create cloth exclusively for them. But we were different. Until the Index gave us a prescript, we did our work without taking orders from anyone, unchained to any syndicate or other organization. We were free, as some may call it. L8372 to number 928. Eat 15 sweepers and extract silk from them to make fabric. Don't know what you mean by that, but like, you know, good shit. Just, yeah, make some high quality fabric. Wait, only Tamaki? So the game just fucking hates Stefan then, goddamn. Game does fall off once you hit the late game though, alright. Still viable, okay, well, it seems very viable and then game falls off. We'll have to see, but I mean, I'm already hyped up for it, it seems really damn strong. There aren't many workshops that can craft guns. Setting aside the low demand, the quality of acquiring a firearm manufacturing license and the head's strict guidelines are the biggest limitations. The guidelines include clauses such as the maximum length of a gun barrel must be shorter than the height of the gun's caliber is. No gun should possess the firepower to penetrate steel or building walls. A gunfire sound must be audible, and I haven't even started with the batterings yet. We probably burned all the other full stop office books. Oh, if I burn them I can't see it? Ah, shit. I didn't know that was the case. That means we're gonna fight Hanafuda again, damn it. And I'll have to fight these douchebags again, which... I mean, they're kinda weak, actually. The first page of the guideline boldly states, "Do not research or imagine technology that infringes the firearm manufacturing guidelines." Imagine, really? As provided by the head along with the license. I'm not a gunsmith myself, so I don't know any of the details, and frankly I don't want to know any more than that. There certainly are workshops permitted to make S-Class firearms, but I'm guessing only 3 to 5 of them exist in the entire city. Who do they take requests from, where they are, and what kind of people run them? They're all mystery. The most I could hear was a rumor that an S-Class workshop exists somewhere. People say that the head put heavy restrictions on firearms because they don't want its denizens to be harmed too easily. It's true that a gun can effortlessly kill a person with one well-placed shot. That's not all. The assailant doesn't have to show themselves to attack, and a flying bullet is simply too fast for the average person to track with their eyes, making it a fine weapon for stealthily killing others. I use some, I don't know what grud it is, but okay. Yeah, wait, hold on, where was that, goddammit? Right there. That's where I had my mouse placed. That makes a lot of sense. But making it harder to kill people doesn't seem good enough of a reason to impose such restrictions. What about the countless other trifling and useless methods that exist to kill people? Actually, yeah, I mean, if you have all those restrictions on, what about poison? Is that still like... I take it poison's fair game, right? Like I would imagine. I just cannot understand that they would see this as a solely philosophical issue. Are you asking if it's because the wings don't have sufficient technical expertise? I'm not here for senseless chatter. The wings could easily make superior weapons with their technology. There's no real reason they couldn't improve upon the current designs. There are probably some people who feel the same as me. They don't question it further or try to dig deeper into the truth because, well, they have their hands full with making their ends meet, and they don't want to risk losing it all meddling in business secrets, I suppose. Poison's cool. Well, that makes no sense. The hat's just damn confusing then. You don't really have to work with poison, you just kind of throw it into like the food or drink and then, well, I mean then they're poisoned, you know? Strange. Maybe it's like a different reason as to why they actually like give a shit about firearms, you know? Maybe. Is this Stefan? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to like body you guys again. Yeah, this shit's gonna be quick, like guaranteed. What are y'all weak to again? Pierce? Pierce slash bit of bash. Mainly bash. Yeah, it's bash. Yeah, this shit's gonna be quick. Alright, I'm just here for your books. I wish to read you afterwards. Gonna judge your life story on if it's actually good or not. Alright, shrine to music. Pop cleanup afterwards. Get your light back. Okay, and then... Deadass, just whip that shit out. Whip out like a real big hit. That one? Okay. Oh shit, you're both attacking. Alright, cancel that. Collision that asshole. That's not what I meant to do, goddammit. Yep, collision that asshole. You could pick it up, shrine to music. That afterwards, tab it, we're golden. Imagine using Army of Black's ego in the city. Yeah. Use that, everyone's like, dude, what the fuck? Or the head is stupid and what counts as meaningful fight or death is arbitrary. You know, actually, I want to get on that train of thought. Honestly, fuck the head. They seem like a bunch of assholes, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't think many people would disagree with me on that one. They're not exactly, from what I've heard about them, yeah, they just straight up seem like pricks. Oh, did you not win the clash? That's problematic. And whatever, you could draw with that, and then also get life there. Okay, I say... Nah. pull that into that. Good. Due to the technicalities of the city, it would be fine to use Army and Black's weapon. Oh, that fits underneath them? I don't know actually, because... yeah, I never actually got Army and Black's weapon. I could have got it when I was replaying, but I just didn't care to get any A-lifts, you know? And I don't know when I'll be able to actually go after the... what was the douchebag called again? The Apocalypse Bird? Yeah, no, it's gonna take a bit to get to that point. I still do have like the mods going on, like base mod to just have it easier. The infinite restractions, but... yeah, I do wish to get my revenge. I'm confident I'll be able to. Kind of confident I'll be able to. It kind of really beat the shit out of me last time. I still have the PTSD. Alright, you'll take him. Despite the ridiculousness of the statement, head is an ass still holds true. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. You'll just delete that one. Like, I'm confident you'll just eviscerate it. You could tank that one. Okay, that's overkill. That's straight up overkill. Okay, then you could come in. Cleanup's enough to get it done. Observe there. I can't tab you? Yeah, whatever. Their fresh weapon would make the head boil with rage as well. Actually, that would piss them off. Just straight up teleport a bullet into their fucking place. Actually, shit. You know, yeah, now that I think on it, that could, like, the head didn't really know too much about Lobotomy Corporation, considering they were, like, so fucking far underground. But a lot of the egos they have there would probably conflict with, like, a lot of the bullshit the head's peddling and all that, you know? So just another reason for them to hate lobotomy. Which, I mean, I still fuck the head. I mean, I haven't really seen much of them. Actually, I haven't seen them, only heard about them, but... yeah, fuck them. Could literally pierce anything. Yeah, it's true. Ego and distortion in general piss them off. Wait, their fruit is, it's illegal, but it could pierce, though. Actually, it even hits your... it even has, like, friendly fire enabled, right? Because I'm pretty sure when you use it, you could actually hurt your own employees with it. Which I found that one out, depressingly, when I had everyone fighting White Knight. That was great. I had the entire fucking corporation fighting this one damn White Knight, and then the bitch with the goddamn sniper rifle just eviscerated everyone. It was really damn annoying. Alright. Actually, no, wait. They just don't exist in general. Just like Lulu Friend 2, Project Moon was like, yeah, fuck him. Stefan Loewe, yeah, fuck him. Goddamn. Lobotomy L-Corp has been flipping off the head since its founding. Callie herself assured that ego is more powerful than equipment from Top Workshop. That is true, that is true. Due to how Magic Bullet works, it would bypass the rules laid out of the head. Oh, so it's like a loophole. Like a loophole. Interesting, interesting. Ooh, interesting. It's like a dossier. Case name, 1000 Needles. Serial code is that. Grade, Urban Legend, so a bit above my pay grade. And date of occurrence, 21. That's good. I take it that would be day? Yeah, that'd make a lot of sense considering that's year. I don't know who the fuck goes at year, month, day. It's day, month, year, but I digress. Description. This document is a compilation of relevant information on the case of 1000 Needles, which occurred in the Bash Street sub District 22. While a clear conclusion on this case has yet to be made, it is speculated to be a case of the distortion based on the apparent inability to confirm the cause or analyze the composition. Case report. Entry A01, the first apparent source of the incident, was wandering the back streets of District 22 before swelling up and exploding. Numerous needles were dispersed upon the explosion, flying in all directions. Yo, 21, it's my birthday. Hey, good shit, good shit. Mine's 3. September 3rd. Actually, yeah. The first time I uploaded a video of Library of Ruina was my birthday. so many. It's a pretty cool fact, you know. I'm just throwing that one out there. One of those like cool fact things on Instagram where most of them are actually fucking boring anyway. I was there. Numerous needles were dispersed upon the explosion. Okay, wait, hold on, I read that. God damn it. The needles which stuck onto building walls caused the site of impact to melt and crack. When a human was struck with one of the needles, they were transformed into AO2, going through the same bizarre process of detonation AO1 did. The orange symbol on the nape of AO1's neck was also found on the needles discharged from its body. When I arrived at the scene after taking the request, the bits of flesh scattered around the streets began to merge into one giant body. Fucking God. Who? Okay, little question. Who at Project Moon writes these? You need to do a psychological evaluation of them. They have some demons inside of them. By God. Get them. No, don't even get them a pet. No, just don't. Keep pets away from them. I don't trust them. Put a Rorschach in front of them. I guarantee you it will always be something with a human dying or getting tortured. By God. Same with me. That 21 days is the day my birthday occurs. Hey, good shit. 21st gang. Well, now I feel kind of like all alone. There's a 3 there. I'll take it. It relates to my birthday. Merge into one giant body of flesh using a brainstem focus resonator, becoming a 3 meter tall, 10 feet, mass that I will refer to as A03. A03 began throwing large needles, the length of which varied from 1 to 3 meters. Unlike the small needles fired from the explosion of A01 or A02 that could only leave small dents on building structures, the giant needles flung by A03 caused buildings to helplessly melt. In addition, local residents who stared into the entity's eyes or holes in its body soon produced a boiling sound before turning into A02, so I had to forbid people from observing it closely. Great. I don't want to see that monster, you know? There are many things I wish to see in this world. That monster is not one of them. It'll be like Toe Mary on crack. I refuse. Some of it is visible in the pre-fight cutscene, isn't it? I don't think so. I think you just see the destruction around it and like the needles. I think that's all you see. A01 visited OO office to give a request 4 days prior to the incident. Refer to audio transcript of testimony from Fixer. Judging by what they said, such as made a deal with the devil and terrible things will happen if I break the contract, they speculated that yesterday's promise is behind the incident. Audio transcript of that bullshit. File name would be that 23 also. Or actually, well, the previous one was like 21. I don't have Alzheimer's, right? It was 21. Yeah, I knew it. I didn't want to get that wrong. My memory is ass, but I was confident in that, at least kind of. Project Moon really went with, what if Jewish estrocism was cyberpunk and body horror. Yeah, I blame my voice. Yeah, that's why I fucked that up. It was my throat. I blame that. I swear I'm not illiterate. Contrary to the leagues of evidence suggesting so. That's good water. Now I can actually speak. Although I also do not know. No. Esotericism. Yeah, on the second read it's considerably easier. There were consequences, rather. Because of the delay, I don't know what that's referring to. I'm fine. Can I just talk like this? Oh, okay, got it. When was it? A person visited our office last Wednesday. If my memory serves me right, they introduced themselves as an ordinary resident of the back streets of District 22, and said they urgently needed help. There were huge bags under their eyes, and their hair was a tangled mess. Their eyes were lifeless and blurry, and there was some sort of symbol on their neck, as if they'd been attacked by a Stigma Workshop product. So, one of your products. The desperation was palpable. They couldn't even walk straight, and they were straining to approach me with their awkward steps. I managed to calm them down, and they said, "I'm sorry. I'm not sure how I should explain it." In short, they made a contract with a devilish person of some kind, and they're scared that they might break the contract, so they were now asking us to take care of the devil so it can't kill them, as punishment. I still don't get what that was about, even though I'm talking about it. To be frank, I just couldn't understand what they were saying, not just because their level of knowledge and matter of speech was lamentably inferior, no. All they uttered was series of simple words, but the splendid images delivered in those hysteric words they let out like they were possessed by something. I can't dare to describe them. They kept saying confusing things like, "We'll skewer people's heads and make a necklace out of them to offer to it." They kept getting closer. They're multiplying in numbers. They're approaching from inside me, all with a mysteriously bright glint in their eyes. "Oh, our office records counseling with our clients by principal. You'll see how confusing the whole situation was if you give this file a listen. Don't worry, we record them with the client's consent and everything, so there's nothing illegal about this. Refer to that counseling auto recording." But what can I do, really? The whole deal with the devil thing sounds too unrealistic. I honestly thought they were lying, so I made up an excuse to turn them away. And then they turned into whatever the fuck that shit was. I care not to visualize it. Omitted. I think it was last Monday. Derry said something strange to me. They told me they made a contract with someone and they're scared they might break it. They said they don't know what horrifying penalty they'll have to face upon breaking the contract. I tried to calm them down, saying they should be fine as long as they don't actually breach the contract. But Derry got ticked off and complained that it's unfair how they're supposed to comply with unfavorable terms hidden in the fine print. Actually, okay. Question. I don't know if anyone... Wait, so the people are turned into needle bombs? Yeah, it's still disgusting. Yeah, I mean, what else would you expect from this game? It's always some people dying, but this is always something I wondered, right? I don't think it's possible, but hear me out. Let's say I'm like EA. I make a game, online multiplayer game. I got terms and conditions at the start of it. You log in, you accept those. Most people don't read it, because why the fuck would you? That shit's like so goddamn long. It's like eight essays stringed together. So you just click on the terms and conditions and then go off and play the game. But what if like midway through that shit, they just had like, okay, so you sell your soul to Satan, and then they just never refer to that shit again. And you just sign a contract where you sell your soul like that, or like, you know, you go to play like the new Assassin's Creed game by Ubisoft, and the fine print's like, okay, so by signing this, you now give us your life, and we could use you to make our games further. You will be hired and not paid anything. It's pretty much slave labor, but you agree to it, so it is what it is. Like, can you just do that? I'm probably not. But if somebody were to, like, I wouldn't exactly be reading the fine print, you know? I wouldn't read the terms and conditions, so I fuck it. Maybe I already did sign one of those, you know? Then they broke into tears, saying they're doomed anyway. They apparently agreed to do 3 tasks in exchange for gaining power. Omitted. Typical day in lobotomy. Lobotomy Corporation looks on and the rest of the world fucking weak. You only see one monstrosity every month. We fucking live with those things. Do I have to recall that messed up memory? Alright. If it's necessary to prevent another incident from happening, I guess there's no choice. You can record it, sure. I don't remember everything that happened actually. The day was just like any other, except Derry showed up in the streets after going missing for a few days, looking awfully gaunt. Other than that, the weather was normal and the streets were the same as always. I know that's when the incident started. Derry was walking the street as they mumbled something, but they didn't seem to be heading to a specific destination. Well, there are people who make sure that contracts are agreeable in the city, but even those people can be a bit shady. Oh, and I'm just talking about in general, not even in the city. just in general. Unless by city you mean like the actual real world. But you probably mean like in the thing. Just like in the actual real world. Because, you know, hey, EA is a garbage company. I guarantee you they would put some shit like that in their terms and conditions. It's like they were staring off into space and forcefully dragging their feet along. They said strange things like something keeps coming or boiling. They were always a bit of a weirdo, so that didn't bother me too much. But then, Derry's body began swelling up. All I could think at the moment was how funny they looked. Dude, what the fuck? Expanding like that one motherfucker from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The scene was that unrealistic. Maybe it was a shock of confronting an unbelievable situation paralyzing the human brain, or the brain beginning to believe that it's only a dream and marveling at the scene. But I was just standing still and staring at what was going on. Am I really in reality? But before I could gather myself up, goddamn lie. Damn, that was loud, sorry. My phone's going off the table, and when I was moving my hand around I pushed it up. Damn, that shit was loud as fuck. Probably not too loud on the mic though, I have it turned down enough. But before I could gather myself up, the incident happened. Derry's body blew up and weird needles went. Miss Madrid, who was standing in front of me, was struck with one of the needles, and her body swelled up and exploded into a shower of needles, just like Derry did. I luckily managed to get away without getting hit by any needles. I ran right into this office without turning back once. And now, I don't think I could get back there. I wonder if anyone else lived. Nah. That shit was chain human combustion. Nobody's surviving that. That depends. They do have to still follow the law, so if the contract breaks any one of the laws, it most likely will be nullified. Oh, that's unfortunate. I just want one of them. One of them to go big dick and just do it. That would be hilarious. I don't think it actually enforce it, but that would just be hilarious. I know there's one website which summarizes everything in those huge ass contracts, but it feels like most of the time it would just be boring enough to read through anyway, so I don't actually care to. Even read the summary, that is, you know? And her body, oh wait. Yeah, I'm here. If my friend Majin's alright, if my house is fine, I'm curious, but I just can't go back. I can't do it. What do I do? I don't want to go back to... The interviewee's breath became coarse and unstable afterwards. The recording was suspended as it was deemed that the interview could no longer proceed. What a fucking pussy. I read through gays, so... Kurokumo. Wait, hold on. Oh, is there... wait. I suppose there isn't any pages of Tomari. Damn, that was the one I was most interested in. Damn, I was wondering when I would get to that. Yeah. Because I just remember, when you finish it, you don't get any pages. Or you don't get any books to burn, you just straight get 2 pages. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's the one I was most interested in reading. So far, it's my favorite storyline. It's the most interesting one. Talking about IRL contracts, by the way, yeah. Apple put that they had the rights to your soul after you die in their... Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's some good shit. Rights to your soul after you died in terms of service. That's some good shit right there. May have been only for April Fools, but they should have just kept that shit in, honestly. Just fuck it, you know? The hand of the backstreets is possibly the biggest reason no one dares to take care of the lawless land that is the backstreets. No associations or wings can touch it, and not even the head itself can easily interfere. The 5 syndicates at the apex of the backstreets are called the thumb, the index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky. In case you were wondering. I feel bad for the one called the pinky, I'm not gonna lie. Index, middle, ring, thumb. Okay, maybe not thumb. The 3 in the middle, that sounds cool enough. Pinky, you sound like a pussy, you sound like that one ghost from Pac-Man. Thumb, you sound like a bald person. So I feel bad for the people presiding underneath those, but it is what it is. They parcel districts of the backstreets and comprehensively manage their territories, and periodically hold meetings to officially control the backstreets. I'm gonna drink some water. Goddamn. The only drink I really drink is pretty much water for the most part, and I fucking have no reason to change that. It may taste like air, but goddamn if it doesn't feel amazing. Just listen to Tomari's boss theme. Well... Oh, the lyrics? Oh, okay. I don't want to listen to it now because I don't want to play around too much with copyright claims and stuff like that, but... And also, it would be hard to unless I just whipped up, Yeah, I think what I'll do afterwards, just whip it up on YouTube and then just, open up captions, because I had zero clue what the fuck she was saying. It's probably because I was focused on the fight, but I was unable to make out the words for the most part. I bet if we ever see the Pinky, it'll be the scariest. No, I refuse to believe that reality. If the Pinky's the scariest, I'm not even gonna. No. I cannot take them seriously. Even if, like, they're the most horrible motherfuckers out there, if they're like cannibals on steroids, I refuse to. I'm not taking them seriously. Orb Train's story is interesting, and the follow-up to that is also good because we get more other corporate lore. By the way, did you notice that Yuna's weapon is very similar to what Pale Fixer uses? Where was Yuna again? Was she in the dock? She was. I actually do not remember what Pale Fixer used, but I know it looks like the cello. I mean, it looks like the cello. I played the cello. I was not good at it. Nah, not in the slightest. Means sufficient control. Yes, okay. They call this conference the Finger Bow Bell. That sounds like a children's game. I'm uncertain as to whether this name is meant to suggest that they actually make pinky swears not to invade each other's territories, or if they call it a cinch simply because the fingers gather in one place. The mind of higher-ups is a mystery, truly. Going back to the topic, when the Finger Bow Bell nears. Dude, who comes up with these names? They deserve, like, whoever was in the fingers and went, yeah, Finger Bow Bell, that's what we should call that shit, fire them. They cannot be a finger gangster or whatever that shit's called. They cannot be one of the fingers, that's just not cool enough. Nears, all members of the Five Fingers will try to avoid conflict and refrain from causing big problems. It's thanks to the leaders of each syndicate who caution their subordinates that fights between smaller syndicates can grow into a massive conflict between the big ones, perhaps. Didn't Sayo mention something like, "You're lucky you're dealing with us and not the Pinky"? Oh shit, she did. No, I think it was the ring, actually. Yeah, I think it was the ring. Yeah. You know, I hope it's the ring. No, the Pinky is not the most. I refuse to put any faith in the Pinky. Probably a bad translation. Maybe. I don't know. So far the translation seemed alright, but I don't know, I just find it's easier to... You see a lot of translations that just aren't that up to snuff. Probably because translating shit is just generally difficult as all hell. But, I don't know, I just find... You rarely see a translation that's like, oh yeah, that's perfect, right? Yeah, I suppose it just goes to show how difficult translating shit is, you know? Well, I'm pretty sure the Bow Bell thing is a reference to some kind of poem or something. I mean, that would make sense. I feel as though it's something to do with hands somewhere. But I don't really have a hand fetish, so I can't quite say I've looked into it too much on my own, you know? It's thanks to the leaders of each syndicate who caution their subordinates that fights between smaller syndicates can grow into massive conflict between the big ones, perhaps. I might have already read that. If subsidiary syndicates ran into trouble, the seniors at the Finger Bow Bell, if I have to read that shit one more time, would be faced with quite the embarrassment now, wouldn't they? What about you, Yang? What is that? It's like a black toothpick. There are two kinds of folks who hang around in the back streets at night. The predator and the prey. Pretty much everything going on in the city can be described as savage. Holy shit, Yang, you're the only person that actually makes fucking sense in this twisted goddamn world. Okay, so she says, the Pinky or the ring? Oh, it's the Pinky or the ring? Oh, okay, gotcha. No, you know what? She was gassing the Pinky up. I refuse it. They're called the Pinky. No. Pretty much everything going on in the city, but the other parts of the city can at least put up the effort to package them in gentlemanly guises. Although I suppose, if you're called the Pinky, you got some shit to prove, you know? Like, you really gotta make a name for yourself, so maybe that's why. Cause like, if you already have an intimidating name, everyone is already a bit intimidated by you. But if you're called the Pinky, you have to earn that fucking respect. So maybe. It's like if anyone's named Tommy, like they really gotta earn respect somehow. Deadass, like if I ever have a kid, I'm not naming that motherfucker like Tommy, Billy, anything ending in a Y, is not happening. I do not wish to put that kid through like any trouble with his name, you know? Even a cheap hamburger made from whatever unspeakable ingredients is still wrapped in a modern and rich packaging, yeah? On the other hand, the back streets at night are filled with raw and blatant barbarity. Not even a layer of crude cover is there to censor this brutality. No deed is forbidden. No one is held responsible, imagining the most appalling, vulgar, and filthy deed you can think of. I won't dare say beyond your imagination, since I have no idea how insane you might be. That, you know, that's fair. I've seen a lot of shit, mainly from this game, but I've seen a lot of shit. Project Moon does seem to have problems regarding translations. Lobotomy Corporation translation was bad in earlier versions. Yeah, I heard about how they got scammed with the Bear brand beer. I heard about that story. Deadass paid a lot of motherfuckers expecting a good translation. Got some bitches using Google Translate, which is really fucking funny actually. There are also mistakes in Ruina, and the recent one in the translation drama regarding their upcoming third game. Ooh, okay, they got a third game. They have me intrigued. I would already say like I'm a fan of Project Moon in the games, so I'm interested to check out the third one, especially considering the fact that after I finish Library of Ruina, I have zero clue where I'm going to be taking this channel. I have no clue where I'll go after finishing this game, because I just can't really think of anything to play right now. But that third game, a bit interesting. Wait, the third game? Yeah, it's also my first time hearing about it. That was a copyright issue in the third one? Oh, okay, well, it's boring. Yeah, it's just kind of boring. I was hoping they like majorly fucked up a translation or something, you know? Like said some really fucked up shit, but they didn't even recognize it. That would have been funny. Major spoilers don't talk about here? Alright, gotcha. I don't know why I said gotcha, because I don't even like know what's past this, but like, I gotcha. So I take it the third game was probably just a continuation of this one. Fun fact, the director of Project Moon said that the Kurokumo clan were destined to become jobbers. Interesting, interesting. On the other hand, the backstreets at night are... Wait, hold on, I read that. No one is held responsible, imagining the most appalling, vulgar, and... Wait, hold on. I already read that one as well, goddammit. But I can guarantee that whatever you're thinking casually happens somewhere in the dark alleys of the back streets at night. Despite all that, people still inhabit the back streets. They doggedly struggle and survive in their own ways here. They're literally the Yamcha of Project Mooniverse. I think, is Yamcha from Dragon Ball? I've actually never watched Dragon Ball. It's been recommended countless times, but I just haven't really watched it. Wasn't there something that someone said the director of Project Moon really dislikes gore? I refuse to believe that. Nah. I doubt it. If that person really dislikes gore, they never once touch any of the games they were directing. Although maybe, yeah, I suppose it can maybe be a thing of like, they dislike gore, so using it could show just how fucked up the world is. Maybe? But I don't know, I'm expecting if you look on that person's hard drive, you're gonna be seeing leagues of like vor porn. I guarantee it. Because this game's fucked up. A fallen nest no longer has ownership to protect its inhabitants. What happens to them then? To them then? Well, they die, naturally. In the wreckage of the nest that's gradually turned into an environment similar to the back streets, all they can do is accept horrible deaths as Backstreet's residents do, or hire a fixer. Or pay protection fees to one of the powerful syndicates that enter the nest and be under their care. Every time he looks at a game, they gotta nerf the gore to try and hide it. Yeah, they got a separate tab just for him. He's like living in his own little simulation. Like they got the actual game that's like, oh shit, the director's coming on by. They like alt tab to the friendly version. Literally like a real life cognition filter just for him. Like he's the manager of Lobotomy Corporation. Okay, fuck it, that's my headcanon, I'm going with it. Everyone's building like fucking Dark Souls over here with their universe. He comes on by, they tab over to Minecraft or some shit like that. Some move to a different wing, but this is an exceptionally rare case. The syndicate may charge ridiculously expensive fees, but they'll keep you safe for sure once you pay them. If an even stronger syndicate comes in, drives off the others, and asks you to pay a protection fee, then there's no choice but to give your new protectors what they ask for. They'll protect you with their lives as long as you still have money to pay. Got a drink? Hopefully that's not like picking up on the mic. But you know, if it is, fuck it, it's ASMR. Some people will like it for whatever ungodly reason. And the assets will become useless when you die anyhow, so you might as well spend it to extend your life for just a little longer. The former feathers don't have a choice in this matter. If they don't pay the fee, they die or get kicked out. It would be a miracle to walk out unharmed. You hear that? We're about to collide with kingfishers again. Kingfishers? Don't remember that name at all. Were they a real thing? You know, the syndicate that's been struggling with finance and feuds between members recently. They seem to be getting back on their feet after raiding the Constellars, but it looks like that didn't last long. They were irrelevant chumps, so I completely forgot about them. The knots seem to be after them. Maybe they finally hit them. Weaklings will get hounded. And now they've been trying to invade our territory, desperate to loot anything. Doesn't matter. Their names wouldn't be so unmemorable if they were any strong. Taking them down shouldn't be a problem. And the fixers at Claim office. Who chose that one? Who? That were cooperating with them from the back are gone too. Clam? What are they about? Apparently we'll never know. The secrets were too much for the average human being. Saying it would probably explode the world. So it was good that it's kept underneath wraps. Oh my fucking god. I don't even wanna. I'm gonna have to do this fucking furry shit. I think I might just try to speedrun this. You know what? Fuck it. No, I'm speedrunning this shit. I refuse to keep on this furry shit for longer than like 10 minutes. I'm gonna like mute my mic wolf down the water. Because, you know, that would probably just sound like somebody's getting murdered. And then deadass, I'm whipping up the timer. I'm going by this shit quick as a motherfucker. I refuse to stand on this furry shit for that much longer. Alright. Let's do this fucking shit. Hee-haw doo-doo-doo wolf and me, the four of us were moved to the core by the pianist's performance. To recreate the performance half as splendid as what we heard that day, we formed the musicians of Bremen to study the music. We tried flicking strings here and there, playing music while sitting on our backs, and even while handstanding. What? We still couldn't come close to the pianist's level, but we managed to make our own brand of music, something that only the musicians of Bremen can play. Our performance was actually pretty fantastic, you know? I do not wish to hear it, you fucking furry. Sadly, our time didn't last long. One day, a mysterious person approached us and asked us to join the ensemble and perform with him. Woof, doo-doo-doo, and hee-haw took the offer and left with the guy. I had to stay because the new members had that had just joined our band, though. Yep, moo oink. Jesus fucking Christ. It's kind of uncomfortable just to leave them behind, you know? We can't let them mess around and take their name either. I've been practicing with them to create the performance that could get a standing ovation once my old bandmates came back. But at the current level of skills, the three of us will just collect these newbies' performance and then go back to whatever they were doing. Don't care that I made no mistakes. I'm speedrunning this shit. It actually has plot in it. I refuse the plot. I refuse it. This is not happening. I'll get it as I speedrun it. And if I don't get it, you know, at least I didn't have to spend that much time on the furries. They say the back streets are not inhabitable hellscape, but the people live on here somehow. There's lots of people who live in fear every moment, but the others live a pretty normal life. Some think the back streets are totally shady and poorly aged slums, but we do all have the amenities we need here. For one, the supermarkets that Oinks likes are as good as those in the nest, but it's only got everything that people need. Clothing stores, groceries, dry cleaners, etc. I heard that the details are different for each district, so there's that. I'm just telling you how things are where I live. People here aren't too unkind to each other. The nest dwellers are like to gossip about how we're cruel and dreary and all that, but the truth is we're doing just fine. Oh, and their son is a good restaurant here. It's the streets of flavor after all. Freshly baked meat pies. Meat pies would probably include humans, spaghetti made out of special pasta. That would also be human intestines. Your tongue and stomach have a wonderful time, and are also going to be on the menu. If you ever go on a trip to our district, We used to hand over the leftovers from our performance here to local restaurants, then meat would go to waste if we left it on the spot, so we might as well give it to the people who can make good use of it. Ain't that right? When Woof Woof Doo-Doo and Hee Haw were around, we got enough chow to share with the several eateries, but our find was half since they were gone, and no one kept making silly mistakes with it and ruin those ingredients too often. So we quit that biz to get all together, which has had been unfortunate, but sometimes we got tasting meals for free when we give them our meat. By God. Poor Doo-Doo and Hee Haw turned into redacted. Alright. Okay, last one. Oink. The Seven Association is a fixer specializing in investigation intelligence, and it's knowledgeable in pretty much every affair that keeps place in the city. Details about its syndicate gaining infamy in the back streets of some place. The association probably knows what a district is exactly, but I left before I checked the details of it. All the information reveals to the distortion phenomenon, which has been going on around lately. Wonder where fixer offices start up and close business, and the best beat goes on. The association treats all kinds of information about the city. Oh, they don't have access to the top secret intel. It's like some of the secrets of the singularities each nest holds. Obviously speaking, when these soft cases, they usually cooperate with each other's associations like the She and Louis. If you ask how the Seven Associations could secure its confidentiality despite holding lots of juicy info that could attract many, it's like because its staff aren't bad combatants by any means. They don't use fancy but crude workshop weapons that are basically large amalgamations of various technologies. Rather, informants are armed with nothing more than a simple bladed tool. It sounds a very underwhelming judging from the weapon alone, but they use the minimum technique with pinpoint precision to take down the foes. Okay, good goddamn, no longer with the fucking furries. I was speaking the language of the gods. Daily, they wet themselves in colors you could hardly imagine. I don't even want to know about what they wet themselves with, their furries. Oink talks about an association. Yeah, I kind of got it down. Seven Association is featured pretty prominently in Distortion Detective. Alright. What is Distortion Detective, by the way? Is it like, it sounds like a book, because I just assumed it was maybe something like in the future, but that sounds more like a book. So I'll have to see about that. But okay, now I'll just take it much more slowly. I'm glad I got that shit over with quick though. Fuck the furries. What's up, Bloodborne? And how are you doing? The 8 o'clock circus was a real sod of a case. Its leader wasn't a particularly powerful enemy, but it took a long time to assess the strengths and behavior of each of his crew. There's no specific patterns to it, and it was difficult to predict what would come next. It was akin to watching an erratic circus of lunacy. Their lair was mysterious and terrifyingly bleak, and their crew took hideous forms as well, looking too grotesque to possibly be considered normal living beings. They were as strong as they looked. When the blob shaped like a lion bit Camille with its blunt teeth, her body quite literally blew up on the spot. That's what you get for taking a child into war. You goddamn weirdo. However, our enemies were slowly brought down from the vantage point, and when they were completely cornered, the leader escaped along with a few of his crew. Even though we couldn't put an end to the case, we decided to prioritize recovering Camille's body, as we deemed the circus would be weakened enough to stay low for a while. I restored Camille's head in a stasis preservation case, and headed to the exit of the collapsing circus tent. We ran into a group of fixers. They seemed rather exhausted after fighting a swarm of the crew outside. I suppose that's why they couldn't enter the tent until that moment. It's not uncommon for 2 or more office of fixers to be present at the scene of a finished case, so I gently nodded to greet them. Identifying ourselves as fixers of Wedge office, who have come here to solve the case. The shortest person among them, the aged-looking woman who appeared to be the representative of that group, looked around the circus tent, let out a deep sigh, and introduced herself as Moses, of the Moses' office, while smoking from her pipe. Distortion Detective is a web novel written by the director Wait, like the director of Project Moon? Refers to himself as A? Interesting. Unless it's like in the novel there's somebody named A and it's like his transcript. I take a Distortion Detective would probably have spoilers, so I doubt I could read it now, but I am interested in checking that out after I finish the game, you know? Moses then started thinking, presumably ruminating over what words to choose. She must have taken a request that's rather tricky to disclose. A Distortion Detective cameo, nice. I suppose there was. Well, and that's the office we follow. Oh, okay, this is the office? Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, that's cool. The two people behind her nervously exchange glances with each other appear to be our bodyguards of some sort. Having such trivial thoughts, I waited for this Moses person to resume speaking. After a brief period of silence, Moses breathed out smoke in the other direction and asked me where the leader of the circus went. Since I didn't know much better than them, I told them what I could in brief. They seemed troubled by my unhelpful answer, but they soon accepted it and left the scene. It doesn't have spoilers? Ooh. Okay, now I'm interested to read it. I probably can't record it. That'll probably infringe on like some copyright something if I were to take a guess. But aren't web novels free? I don't think I've ever really read a web novel. But I'm pretty sure they're free anyway, right? I don't know, I might have checked it out. It takes place alongside Library of Ruina, timeline-wise, around Urban Legend or Urban Plague. Okay, interesting, interesting. I don't think I could read on a stream, but I'll have to find some way to get to read web novels and check it out. Stop putting out chapters since they're planning to make a game on it. Oh, okay. Like one, I'm also interested in playing that game as well. After reading it, of course. That group reportedly appears every time a case of the distortion is solved. They're allegedly working as the distortion detective, but recent witnesses of their appearance were always followed with distortion case in the same location. While it's unclear whether they're involved in this case, I believe there's enough reason to be wary of them. Library itself is referenced once, though, in the story if I remember. Oh, that's cool to see. It's free? Okay, yeah. I'll just have to find a way to check it out then. I don't know if I'll be able to check it out prior to my next recording, but like relatively soon I imagine. I doubt it'll be too long. Life insurance for fixers is often a sham. A sham, sorry. Is often a sham. A lot of them take your money, never to give it back. Even if you terminate your insurance, they won't. It's not easy for your damage to be insured either. You have to be a death door to qualify, pretty much. The chances are low as winning the lottery. And what if you just up and died? What can the deed do with money? You'd be much better off making a savings account for an augment procedure or quality workshop gear. That was a very lucky case. Keep in mind that this isn't the norm at all. Insurance can sometimes be useful depending on its form and conditions, sure. But if you take the pay into account, it doesn't feel too great. It still doesn't feel too great. I mean, the motherfucker's still living, so I don't think you should really complain all that much. Basically speaking, people who visit our office are looking for shrewd and precise situational assessments rather than combat prowess. Interesting to say concerning you guys were. Okay, maybe you actually weren't really the strongest. The page Oscar had was damn good. The ability to make quick calculations for various possible scenarios and neutralize or kill the enemy with the least effort. We're the hunters of the city. Okay, they are bloodborne. That's good to know. We wedge pierce the requests we get with swiftness and precision. Of course, our office isn't perfect in every regard, so we're in a partnership with a number of other offices. Fixer offices often request others for help when reinforcements or professional aid in specific areas is needed. In the case of our office, we were sister offices with Dawn office sharing more information than we did with most other partners. Oscar is good friends with Salvador, the man running that office, and they've known each other for quite some time. But there's more to this sisterhood than that. Wedge office excels at analyzing the capabilities of foes, and Dawn office specializes in combat. So it's only natural that we go well together. Is there really not one from, I suppose there's not really one from the Hanafuda? That was her name, right? So damn, this is like already the end, right? Yeah. Well, that shit went quicker than I thought it would. Probably helped that I speed ran the musicians, because why wouldn't I, honestly? Well, now damn, this shit's wrapping up already. Well, I might as well ask now before I finish this, but if there is anything else to do, then Just tell me about it now. But I don't think there is, so actually I think just after this I'll wrap it up and probably go eat some pancakes afterwards, cause why not? Most residents in Nest J are relying on a special entity. I can't talk much about it, but it's like the fortune readings others sometimes see. It predicts the events that'll happen to you during a year like an annual fortune, and gives opinions on immediate matters. It never gives a direct solution to your problems though. It's up to you to make your choices. But I can't deny that it has a strong influence on your decision. This is the nest of gambling. You hear all sorts of noise daily. It almost drives you mad. Gunshots and screams aren't exactly swell to wake up to. Okay, so it's like the Vegas of, this world. It's good to see. Wait. What would this world even be called? Burn them all again? You want to get their codex, you need to get their pages? Just having the books won't get their codex. Oh. Okay, so like the key pages. Okay. So I'll have to reform on Hanafuda. Because I actually thought it was more than that, but because I didn't see it here. So now I have to burn them and get their key pages. Okay, so there probably is more. Okay, this, the sounds used to wake me up every day, but not anymore. The person living in room 1829 vanished after losing a bet a week ago. And I saw him carrying a large coffin out of room 1831 yesterday. Oh wait, was that how it worked? Even then, he didn't get Hanafuda? Yeah, I didn't get that. Okay, so I'll have to do that. And also, because I just thought, when I got Steph and shit again, I didn't see it there. So I just thought, they didn't have it. But maybe it's because I didn't get the key page. It's because I didn't get the key page. Okay, so there actually is a bit more for me to do. Okay, let's get Stefan's Louise, or whatever the fuck. And then I'll read up the key pages. I'll read up their pages. Okay, good, I also got Louise shit. Then I'll pivot over, murder Hanafuda again. I'll be quick enough. Then read her shit on up. Okay, good. Because it was bothering me why it was only just Tamaki's shit. Okay. A color is the dream and lifetime goal of all fixers who wish for freedom. Those who have been assigned a color are called the colors. A color is the pride of the fixer and the associations. They put forward the colors as great and successful people that other fixers will look up to. They dream of earning wealth and fame, and to be free like them one day. The colors are assigned by the Hana Association. They're bonded into such a category because the Hana deem them to be the most ideal fixers. Because they're the most adequate individuals to deal with the stars of the city, the title of a color is forcibly given to fixers who qualify, essentially. Can a fixer be truly happy with freedom that was forcefully handed to them? Probably not. I mean, yeah, probably not. I'm almost running out of water. But we'll be done anyway. If I run out of water, I'm basically dead. I'll die by dehydration. Why colors of all terms when there are many other stylish words to choose from? I have no comment to make since I don't know the reason myself. My assumption is that colors are used because giving people hues representative of them makes it easier to refer to and remember them by. It may not be the answer you were expecting, but it can't be helped. The colors have their own ways of working, and they have basically nothing in common. It's akin to how visible colors have their own vibrant characteristics. In that sense, the term colors isn't entirely off-putting. Actually no, I kind of like the term colors. Probably just because the red mist sounds cool as hell. Which also... So Gebra died, right? Does that mean, I suppose somebody is the new red something. I don't think they'll just reuse red mist, right? Interesting. I want to fight all the colors. I want to fight them all at once. I'm confident I'll win. We could do it now. Take the blue bitch, the new red, whatever the hell, and the black silence. Take them all. I'll handle it. Few fixers use guns for self-defense. Bullets cost an arm and a leg, and foes who are relatively powerful tend to dodge shots like it's nothing. And I could barely graze them. There's not a lot of ways to react to enemies closing in either. You'd have to be quick on the draw and shoot them in the weak spots if you aren't. Or in the weak spots. If you aren't, the other options are running away or grabbing some prop to guard yourself. If someone were to be chosen for the color red, oh, okay, so nobody was as of right now, or maybe like, well, you know, we'll have to see, you know, maybe like that. Like how that will save you. It takes several argumentation procedures to be able to carry something as heavy as a firearm and run fast enough. If you're a sniper, you'll be busy packing up your weapon, mount, and everything. You have to make unnecessarily big movements, and what if the precious gun gets damaged if you try blocking your foe's attack with it? Oh, I was talking about the kinds of guns me and Tamaki use, not all firearms in general. Not all firearms in general. You see what Lilway's carrying? No, I don't. Yes, nobody sells a red color, but considering what happened in the game, someone do have the qualifications of getting the red color. Okay. I heard there are lighter rifles and some that come by with bayonets for close quarters combat. But mind you, those guns have their fair share of downsides, so don't be too quick to buy them. You might as well save the money to get a quality workshop weapon or an augmentation surgery instead. Hell, you could probably buy a fine weapon with the money it takes to buy bullets for target practice. You weren't planning on using guns in actual fights without even practicing, were you? I mean, go ahead, if you really want dislocated shoulders and severed fingers. Despite all this, there are still workshops that manufacture guns and people like us who use them. Yeah, why? That just seems god-awful, actually. Guns are just that comfortable to use. Those heavy taxes won't be a problem as long as you use your gun for its intended purpose. How many defenseless thugs standing in the middle of the streets can notice a bullet fly towards them? Of course, it'd be even better to get specially made workshop devices that use a special technology to muffle the sound of the gunfire, but don't expect too much. There's currently no technology in our world that can completely cancel out noise, and it won't exist in the foreseeable future. You don't need that to make guns work, though. All it takes is an advantageous situation. Alright, I also need to burn pretty much just all that. Alright, and yep, all that. You work too. Okay, fine. Chain me down with on that 20 buck shit. Alright. I got G-Cons, Rusted Page, Workshop Affiliated Fixer, good. Throw that one. Yeah, it's a bit more. Alright. And now, I should be able to get Hanafuda shit next time. Yeah. What? Weird fucking name. Alright. Yeah, I'll do the, I'll get Hanafuda stuff and then just read all at once. So just throw the books of the furries on in there, because if I lose those, I generally don't give a shit. Alright, Hanafuda. Yeah. I'll keep using these people. I don't think there's any reason to really change it now. Yeah, you're getting targeted by fuck all, and you can interrupt to one of them. So interrupt with that. Restore up some light. Okay, you're gonna hit twice over. Okay. You only have one page you could actually use though. That's weak. Out of all the things you can get hit by, that's weak. So I say do that. And then, what, your 3's getting targeted? Okay. You could use cleanup on that one. Yeah. Interrupt with cleanup and then pop out feather shield on that. Okay, go. Wait, shit. No, there we go. Okay. I was just doing something on my phone. Alright, Rhythm. That just seems like the best card page we really got. Okay, so you're getting targeted there. An eject wouldn't be too terrible, but do it. Do it. Yeah, I'm confident. Okay, you know, you might as well. Okay, yeah, you might as well pop out eject anyway then, damn. And then pop out Shaken Spear on that one. I don't wish to kill her prior. I did that last time, unfortunately. Okay, make silk against her. And then just slice that one up. You can come on in. I say do the flash. Then you got the sword. Then the last one getting targeted would be you by 2 of them. You could do that and completely negate any damage. But truly to me that just seems boring. So, yeah, fuck it. Alright, beat its ass, beat its ass. Yep, okay, good shit. Muhammad Ali. Nice, good slash, nice dagger. I'll focus on that one next and kill it. Okay, good, just, you know, like, Yasad, I know you're kind of really damn strong, just don't overachieve, you feel me? We need her alive, we gotta, like, mentally torture her a bit before killing her, Jesus. We're good people, I swear. Okay, you're only getting targeted by 1. Okay, I really do not want shit. Hey, even if you get hit, just do it. Just do like a little hit like that. You can lower that. Yeah, lower the cost of that and do that big hit on them. And follow that up by doing like fuck all. Straight up just tank the hit. I mean, she doesn't really hit that hard anyway, so just tank it, you know? Like, give her that victory. She needs it, right? With this one, just throw out body arms against that, and then you could do feather shield. Okay, well, how about this? Do cleanup on that one, pivot, feather shield, and then you have room to retaliate there. Okay, go. By God, you saw Jesus. Oh my fucking God. Did 30 damage with 1 swing. Man, this shit's kind of fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. Like mega evil. Okay. Damn, yeah, you're like on death's door. No one's really targeting you. Spend that time to restore a shit ton of light. You, hard reversal, easy. Draw afterwards. Okay. Okay, you could interrupt. Just trying to music. Just... Okay, fuck it. Just don't even don't attack her. We'll let her do whatever she wants, you know? Like, we'll give her that W, right? Okay, maybe hit her with like 1 slash skill. She could probably tank 1. Maybe. Nah, whatever. Jesus Christ. No, no. Why? You had so many choices when you decided to attack her. You chose the choice that did 40 damage. Okay, I know I'm the one that chose that, but I thought he would lowball me, right? You know? I thought he was gonna like... it was gonna be like a butter knife, little swing, kind of playful. Nah, that shit was straight for the jugular. Hey, there was hate behind that swing. God damn. Okay, so we already got that one. Let's pray to God I could actually get Hanafuda shit. Okay, good, good. I don't think... I'll probably discard a page, draw 1 page at the start of the next scene. Okay, that's pretty good. Character discards a page, restore... Okay, that's also pretty good. I'll use her passives, but I don't like the general weakness of it. The weakness to blunt shit. Alright, Credenza, Urban Plague, and then... Okay, nice. That's some good shit right there. We'll read the trap over here. Schrodinger's trap. The rest of Chains ain't the biggest syndicate, but each member's got strength to boot and boast. The only weapon we use is the spiky chains. Tie him, smack him, anything goes. We gotta be careful not to get swung or swayed around or bind ourselves with our own metal. Our body's full of scars thanks to that, but hey, it's not too bad, is it? If you're a fucking masochist. Yeah, Crack of Dawn completely just deleted somebody. Like, yeah, that's honestly one of the strongest pages I got. That was actually probably real stupid of me to do that. Like, the more I think of it on it, the more I'm like, yeah, that's kind of stupid. Ah, every part of my body's aching. Cloudy bastards. Why are they picking at us so much? We've taken some serious damage on our side. Heard the Blade's lineage also got messed up. Got any news? Heard our boss is gonna go out and talk to him. If boss is going alone, won't that be dangerous? The other side's only sending their top dog or whatevs. No need to worry about the boss. Right, they're weaklings individually. That's why they like to move in packs. In the city, there are as many workshops as there are unique gadgets, and the Tress Association is one responsible for managing those workshops in general. It reviews newly designed weapons, files applications to the head, and charges taxes for them. You can't use the weapons that haven't passed their evaluation. Getting a rejection from them basically means they see the weapon as something that shouldn't be used in this city. They aren't too cold about it though. They sometimes send the applicants feedback about how they could improve their designs to a passable level. Not that we need it, since our latest weapon passed on the first try. Also, city. Is that just what the world's called? Because I would imagine... Nah, because it's just a city in the world of this game. And it's a big fucking city. But I wonder if there's a name for like the actual entire world, like beyond the city. I mean, probably not. Even if there probably was, probably wouldn't be anything too interesting. Probably like Gaia or some shit. Like a general box standard world name, but I'm interested. In the nest of gambling, hundreds of games take place every day. The humans leaving us as winners or losers. Some admit their defeat, while others try to make a scene and escalate it into a violent mess. It's the job of offices like ours to monitor the gaming between individuals or organizations, verify the results, and prevent situations from turning violent. There are naturally a lot of offices that can handle this work, most of them being affiliated with the Queef? How? A Weef. I don't know what that is. The OWEEF Association. Ours included. Whenever a game happens with something at stake, a go-between needs to be there to prove that the results were legitimate, given the sheer number of games were short-handed sometimes. Yes, the entirety of the city is called the city and subdivided into nests that are as large as city-states, I would say. Oh no, it's the gamer police? Well, like kind of food? Yeah, I suppose they are the gamer police. Yeah, that does sound kind of stupid. But yeah, I already read that one prior. So yeah, that's it for all of Urban Plague. I think this one was actually done in like a reasonable time frame. Yeah, like 1 hour 42 minutes. Okay, so only 10 minutes like less than the other one. Wi-Fi is French, right? That's a good question. I've looked at French for 9 years, and I know nothing of it, so maybe? Use La Bonne Ruina world is just the city and things outside of it. Do in this case is continental in size. A district itself is the size of an average city in our world. Yeah, I did hear about that. Like, apparently a northern city would be like Canada or some shit, and a southern city would be like the Bahamas and shit like that. I saw a comment saying that. So it is a massive city, but I am curious about the world at large. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Alright, good shit. Time to... If you want to see when I play later, I'm gonna try Night of Despair. We'll see what the fuck that shit has to give me. The Queen of Hatred was godforsakenly awful. But yeah, alright, good shit. I'm gonna end it correctly this time, because last time I ended it from my streaming software, and that shit did not work out. It was still saying live after I ended it, but I gotta click like the end stream button. Alright, I suppose I'll just wait till this catches up to here and then finish it off. Yeah, good shit lads. It was a good stream. I'm gonna go eat some pancakes, some maple syrup, and then drink some more water.